I knew they were going to be twins. You know, they were 7 weeks premature. And then I went into labor. And I was in labor for 48 hours. They did some assessments and qualified Olivia for early intervention. So she was in early intervention from 5 months. And so they would always ask, do you have concern? I said, I have concern that she's not hearing good. She said, oh, why don't you run down to the local store and pick up some kind of amplification system. She put it on Olivia, and as soon as she put it on, Olivia jumped. And she said, Mrs. Williams, she goes, I think there's some issues here with hearing. And then Olivia finally was diagnosed with a hearing loss. She was 3 years old when she got her hearing aids, and probably a week before school started. So school started, she got her little hearing aids, and she went on the little yellow bus to preschool with her little hearing aids. She wore her hearing aids for about a year and a half till she lost her hearing completely, and then she became deaf.
When I was a little kid, it was very hard trying to comprehend why she couldn't hear and why at night I couldn't talk to her.
The first thing that came to mind was she'll never be able to leave home. She'll never be able to drive. She'll never be able to hear the birds chirp, hear me say, Mama. And that was very devastating. When she lost her hearing, you could see it in her face. You know, what's going on here? You know, fix these hearing aids, you know, give me some batteries, you know. And I said to my husband, you know what, we'll get our sign. And we were in church. We went to a different church where they play a lot of music, a lot of instruments. And she looked over and she looked at me, she pounded on my shoulder. She said, Mama, I can't hear them singing. And that was my sign. And that was my sign. I immediately came home and told my husband, she wants to hear.
So we had a conversation about it, and we realized that, you know, if it was going to be something that was going to be able to enhance her life and to give her the opportunity to be as normal as most people can be, that it was worth the effort and worth the shot.
I went from crying and, you know, being sad and depressed to, you know what, no, I need to become an advocate for my daughter. I have to be her voice. I have to be her sound. I have to be her ears.
I know we just needed to do something because it wasn't just affecting us as a family, it was affecting her, and she wanted it.
I had already heard about the cochlear implant, and I had did some research, so I immediately got on the phone to Children's, and I said, okay, that's it. We want a cochlear implant, how do I get it? The day of the surgery, we all drove up to Boston, and it was good.
I do remember when I woke up from surgery, I didn't know what was going on, and I saw my parents, and I told them I wanted ice cream.
The doctor was very comforting and assured us that she was going to be fine and that she would only be in the hospital overnight. And that was, you know, that to us was like, wow, that's wonderful to know that we could bring her home the next day. She was activated very quickly because now we're racing against time here. She got implanted in July and school started in September.
I heard a beep and I was like, I just got surprised. I was like, put it a little louder. They put it a little louder and I was like, whoa. And I just smiled.
They played all kind of instruments and she just kind of looked around and was like, wow. But when I said mama, she just, like, wow, I remember that. And that to me was the best.
It was a happy moment for me when I heard that first sound. I was just like, wow, I can hear.
She received her first implant in 2000 and she's done so well, you know, but it was a journey, still a journey.
The sound of rain makes me feel good and happy. And of course the birds singing, I love that.
We taught her name, you know, we taught her when she heard the phone ring, oh, this is the phone ringing, Olivia. And we would sing everything. And so we'd go around, and I think for a long time we had to catch ourselves because we were like, Olivia, and she would hear the sounds. And then, you know, eventually, you know, we were able to talk in normal tone, and she was able to then start talking herself and doing very well.
I think it has allowed her to have a wide open childhood teenage years.
When I first got to know Olivia, she was about 8 years old. Olivia was a chargeable battery. She was dynamite. She was just an exciting little girl.
Thought about getting a second implant for about a year throughout 6th grade, and then I finally decided during the 6th grade year that I would become bilateral.
She was a miraculous little girl with that second implant. I would say within 4 to 6 weeks, she had achieved 80 to 90% word recognition.
All three of us can talk to each other. She can turn to me, she'll turn to Alexia, she'll understand what's going on.
Mark, I mean, the days that we don't plan to go to the beach,
Yeah.
then work.
I'll do Monday through Thursdays and have Fridays off because I kind of don't want to work every day.
There's background noise, the dog is barking, and she's able to carry on a conversation very well.
It has helped her a lot, especially in school. I mean, when we're with our friends, and she can now like zoom in on the conversation and not have to ask, what's going on? Can you beat my high score?
I'm getting, a good education. I can actually act like a normal teenager.
Okay, did you make a list of vocabs?
There's no vocab.
She is taking very challenging classes. She has just finished with physics and with history. She is in a very high-level college prep school.
And guess what you got in physics?
But
An A-.
whoa.
Yeah, and
In school, I can hear better. When I got the second implant, I started 7th grade, and I was hearing better. And through 8th grade and 9th grade, wow, it was just amazing.
Who's doing driver's ed?
You, Alexia, and Carla.
Yeah!
When people talk to me about Olivia and they know that she's deaf, they say, well, we couldn't tell that she wears cochlear implants because her speech is so good.
If I didn't have the cochlear implant, I wouldn't be able to do anything. I would be kind of left out. I'm really, really happy that I can be able to talk, socialize, and just be a normal teenager.
Can you sing it?
Oh yeah.
Can you sing it?
Oh yeah.
Olivia, this is Austin and
Right
Alex.
there.
Oh, that's funny.
Those are my favorite boys.
Before she'd like listen to vibrations and just to hear the loud beat, but now she like can sing the words and she's good. She loves music.
Well, music, it's my life. So I like the Beatles. I still listen to Michael Jackson.
Miley Cyrus. And
Look at how many times you played this.
I replay my songs a lot. Like Friday.
Justin Bieber.
We were really excited because we kind of heard about the Nucleus 5, and Olivia said, Mama, there's something going on, there's something new coming out. And I'm like, yeah, that Nucleus 5. She goes, well, when can I get it? I want it.
I was like, oh my gosh, I have to get this because, the size was smaller. The sound's crisp and clear.
We're going to test your new processor. Say the word Shen.
Shen.
She likes the new design, and I can see that she's more open and free, and she's comfortable.
So then I heard about the personal audio cable to put in my cochlear implant, and I was just like, wow, it sounds really awesome.
Not only that, the sound quality, but the look. So when she's running and playing, she plays basketball, it fits behind the ear perfectly. You can't even see it.
Woo! Okay. Olivia, of the two girls that live here, is the only one that seems to be interested in sports. So we have this little bond going on. Forgive me. Watch the basket. Nice. You gonna try to go around me?
I play soccer, play a little tennis, a little lacrosse. I do play basketball.
When I see a shoot, and I say shoot or give me the ball, she hears me.
I can hear him fine. If he's far away, he'll yell out my name, and then he'll yell out what to do, and I will hear him.
Okay, ready? Go to the basket. Go to the basket. It doesn't seem to hinder anything that she does while she's playing sports.
I still have some skills.
Nice. Okay, do it again.
It's wonderful that it's more water resistant because, we still have like our little cousins, little friends who like to splash, and when Olivia's sitting by the pool.
I don't know. It'll be a nice day tomorrow, but we have church.
It's okay. If it gets wet, it gets wet. No harm done.
Good show. No, it's not. It's like a video game with 9 lives.
My friends love my sister, and they think it's so cool to have a friend with an implant. Coolest thing ever.
Yes, it will happen, don't worry.
She's always on the phone. Always on the phone, more than I am.
It means that when I'm 99 and a half years old, sitting in my rocking chair, I don't have one last thing I have to worry about, to be honest with you, because I always look at long-term future.
I would say go for it, be confident, be brave, don't give up on yourself.
Watching Olivia grow, watching her grow with her sister, and watching them both start to have ambitions as they continue to grow and get older, we really believe that allowing her to hear it has set a whole nother world for her.
There's no way that Olivia would be in a mainstream situation to the extent that she has if she were still relying on hearing aids.
It is a miracle to have a cochlear implant. I really thank my family for helping me.
We are so grateful because she, for lack of a better word, is a normal child, whatever that is, you know? And for her to want to have the gift of hearing and us being able to provide her that, it's just amazing. Cochlear gave her the gift of hearing.